Hello everyone. I was about to say good morning because that's usually what I say. We have a lot to do, 20 weeks, and I'm feeling like nesting. It feels real. Like it feels like, you know what? Let's get doing something. So it's not gonna be like my full everything because I don't have everything yet, but the things I have, I'm like, let's get it organized. Like I have that energy. One of my subscribers messaged me and was like, where's all this energy coming from? Because I cook every night, I do everything. I go to bed at like 8 p.m. okay? And the only thing that gets me through the day is my matcha moment, which I don't have in the morning, I have in the afternoon. So we're going to make matcha. Baby doesn't like coffee. She's a wellness girly already, and she's like, Mama, no coffee. We only have matcha. So I'm gonna make my matcha so we have energy to nest, talk. I wanna talk about healthy pregnancy. Just let's make the matcha first. And then we'll get chit-chatting.
Christmas is coming, the snowflakes will be falling. It's the most wonderful time of year. So hang up your stockings, put the tinsel on the tree, because Christmas is coming, my
Delicious.
dear.
For the sweetener, you can also do maple syrup. A lot of cafes do maple syrup, and I think that gets people kind of hooked on the taste of matcha, and I used to do maple syrup. The only reason why I'm not is because I'm like, you know what? There's more benefits to honey, so if I'm gonna do a sweetener, I'm gonna do one with benefits, like health benefits. I'm not humble at all when it comes to my matcha skills. Like I truly think I could open up a matcha cafe, and when I ever do get matcha out and about, I'm always like, I could have done that better at home. I don't know, people are just like either using the wrong quality matcha, or they're not using the right matcha, or they don't know how to prepare matcha. So if you're actually whisking it, which totally valid, because I feel like when I used to make it that way, I didn't always make it taste the best. Like it almost had more of a grassy taste, and now my matcha is like sweet and mild but really creamy. And really the star of the show of like why I make such a good matcha is Peak. I actually have a new box to open, which is exciting because I just used my last one. Like I literally go through so much. So this is Peak Sun Goddess matcha, and as you saw, it's a packet, so it's already prepared for you. There's no whisking. Like literally you just use the Peak electric mixer, and this is top grade. This is ceremonial grade. It's screened for toxins and impurities. This is a big reason why the matcha tastes so creamy and delicious and doesn't have like a bitter aftertaste. Matcha does have caffeine, but it's sustained energy, so it doesn't give you those jitters. And I feel like a lot of people are now realizing that coffee can give them digestive issues or weight gain issues or bloating issues, especially during the holiday season where we're at. Like that's when you want to have more coffee and the holiday drinks, but you can easily do that with matcha. I'm not drinking coffee at all with this pregnancy, and I'm excited to see how like postpartum goes for me, and just if there's any difference. You can make this hot and make it a cozy drink. The only thing you have to do different to make it hot is just heat up your milk. That's it. So Black Friday is the best time to stock up on your favorite Peak products. So my personal favorites are the Sun Goddess Matcha. And then another favorite product of mine that I just restocked on is their electrolytes. This is the BT Fountain Beauty Electrolyte. This is really good for overall hydration and beautiful, youthful skin. So it's kind of like a 2-in-1, and it tastes really good. You guys can click my link down below, no code needed, and you guys can save this holiday season for their biggest sale, their Black Friday sale, and stock up on your favorites or use this time to give Peak a try. Now the nesting begins. I forget, with pregnancy you get so out of breath so easily. You're like, just like, one second, I'm just trying to talk. Like you're not even doing anything crazy, you're literally just talking. So I have to get a little basket for this tree, by the way. I'm gonna do that today if I have time. I did this with my daughter, and I want to do this again. and that is drawer organizers for baby with label makers. So I ordered my label maker. I thought we had one, but I couldn't find it. So I did get the drawer organizers. And this is like my biggest tip with babies, is that their clothes are so tiny. If you organize their clothes, no matter who is dressing baby, whether it's you or your partner or a family member, in the beginning, I just like it to be us. I don't want anybody coming into my space and helping me. I'm just like, except my husband, but in the house is kind of on the same page as what I'm getting at, and it makes doing laundry easier because you know where everything goes. But their clothes are so tiny, and having the little organizers is just so helpful. So this time I'm doing it a little differently, and I'm doing organizers in this room and our bedroom. So last time I didn't do baby clothes in our bedroom, I just did it in the nursery. And what I realized was that wasn't a great idea, because you're constantly waking up or doing changes, or you're getting dressed in the morning and then you have to go to the baby's room. We used to live in New York, so I have a lot of baby clothes there. And we have a storage unit there, and we brought so many baby clothes back. So this morning I did laundry, washing everything again, even though everything in there was clean, but it's just like been sitting in storage. So I washed everything, and I'm only putting away newborn size and 0 to 3. So my daughter was 7 pounds 1 ounce when she was born, and she was a newborn for quite a while. People told me not to get newborn, but she was skinny. She was like long, but she was skinny. She was very, very narrow. So 0 to 3 was like swimming on her. And so many people, it's like a nice size. So many people told me not to get newborn clothes because it's like a waste, but she actually really needed them. So again, having the same gender, I can reuse all her clothes. And so far I'm like, I don't think I need anything for baby. And my mom's like, you're gonna want to get something new. And I'm like, I don't know. Like when they're really little, in the little onesies, like what does it matter? Okay, so this is how I organized it. I did 2 big ones, 2 kind of skinny ones, and then little ones. I have this random bow from when Vi was little that she never wore. I just took the tag off of it, so I just put that in there. Okay, so the creams and whites are still in the dryer, but I have one load done. I don't even know how Violet wore a lot of these clothes, because how many onesies does a newborn and like little baby need? How I'm gonna organize this is sleep clothes in my room and then day clothes in her room, so that could be like where she gets dressed. But this way, if we need to like take a bath at night and then get her sleepy clothes, we don't have to go all the way down and back and forth, waking up in the morning. I mean, for me, I put babies in onesies all day. Like, that's just what I do. Okay, so the clothes are dry, so I thought we could start in my room. So these are the organizers I did. Violet had this little elephant with a tag on it in that suitcase, so I was like, that's cute. I can like play a little song for her. But up here is gonna be like the changing table. Now I'm just gonna sit on my bed like we're on FaceTime, and we'll chit chat about having a healthy pregnancy, like stretch marks, waking, like all that kind of stuff, while I separate day clothes from onesies. Okay, so onesies. So with my first, it was hard to see my body change so much. And you have to remember with like your first, you're used to it being all about you and your partner. And by the way, Jared, my husband, loves the sleep dresses. This is from Lulu. And we also have some from Solly Baby. I saw one when I was doing the wash, but he loves the gowns. They're like old fashioned. I feel like it's like a little house on the prairie. But anyway, and he's a weirdo and likes the snaps. Everyone says don't buy the snaps. My husband likes the snaps. He doesn't like the zipper. He's like, it's gonna get her skin. So anyway, it's already not about me and my husband. Like we always talk about that. We're like, it's not about us ever. It's so easy to put our daughter first that it's easy to put this baby first and know that it's gonna be all about her. Just kind of like have that mentality going in. So the same thing goes with your body, I feel like. Actually, would that be a day outfit or a nightie? Maybe a nightie. And yeah, like I see my body changing now, and I've never felt more comfortable. It's so weird, but with like the weight gain and the bump popping out, I think the bump is so cute. And I'm just like, yeah, it's my body right now. Like I just feel so comfortable with it. And I think because with my first, I lost the baby weight and I was able to fit in my jeans again at some point. I was able to wear my old clothes again, that I know that all that will happen, but right now it's not my season for it. Now we could, so I personally like to roll the clothes, make them really, really tiny, and then put them in their dividers. So now I thought we could talk about like healthy pregnancy and all of that. So I really don't cheat or use pregnancy as a time to like go crazy and like go off my healthy diet, if you will call it. I've been eating healthy for a really long time now. Feels like a decade. And so those habits don't just stop when you become pregnant. I mean, some things have, like I have no motivation to lift weights. I go on my daily walk. I have no motivation to do a workout class. There was all these mommy and me workout classes I want to do. No motivation, not doing it. So I'm like, I mean, at least right now, maybe it'll change, but I was really sick in my first trimester, and now that I'm not sick, I have energy and I'm excited to do the things that I couldn't do then, like cook for my family, clean up. Like my husband did everything. He did cooking, cleaning, getting Vi ready for school. Like I did a lot of throwing up. Okay, so I have newborn here. I'm gonna save this in case I have more newborn in the cream and whites that I just washed. And then I have 0 to 3 in here. And then a swaddle blanket.
Holly hanging across the door, neighbors singing tales of yore. It's so close, hardly can wait, waking up on Christmas. Children dreaming without a care. 'Tis the season most everywhere. So come home, there's no better place. Waking up on Christmas Day. Tinsel wrapped around the tree.
The next morning, me and my husband just had an extremely rough morning. But I am drinking my Peak Beauty electrolytes. So delicious right now. Like when you wake up and you just need to taste something sweet and like a little bit tangy, that's what this tastes like. I'm gonna show you guys what I'm putting on my belly to prevent stretch marks. First, I'm going in with, look at how cute. It's like a holiday lip mask that my daughter actually picked out at Sephora. And I was like, you know what, we can get that. She's like, it's a candy cane. So I'll show you the stuff and then a little story time about this morning. So this is by Fearless Mama. So I have their butter and I have dogs, their body oil, both in unscented, but I do think you can get scented if you want. I just wanted unscented. Lather her up morning and night. So I start with the butter. So this morning my daughter had picture day at preschool, and I think she put a lot of pressure on it because her teachers like told the whole class like, oh, tomorrow's picture day, like look your best. But my daughter goes to school in a big princess dress every single day. Like every day she wears a dress. She's not like a leggings and pants kind of girl. So honestly, I think it'll be easier when she's wearing a uniform to school because we won't have this drama. But anyway, she put like all this pressure that it's picture day and she wants to look her best. And so we went through 3 different dresses and then we went through different hairstyles, and my husband does the hair. He just always has done her hair. Like he washes it, he braids it, like he looks up braids at the end of the day and like tries to do them on her. But I think he was so flustered and nervous because we were so late for school today that I'm sure he's gonna call me any minute now to discuss. But by the way, with stretch marks, I like to do belly, boobs, and butt. So that's the places that I really focus on. And that's what I did with my first pregnancy. I know that people say it's genetic too. And obviously, oh, he's calling me right now. Hey.
Hey.
You missed picture day?
They were taking them as we got there.
No way. Did they let her jump in line?
Yes. Yeah, we got that.
Anyway, at least we're on the same page. Me and Jared have that little, we call it our little morning meeting every day. Because then there's no time to talk as a couple. Like, he takes Val to school on the way to work. And so, you know, if if you have preschoolers or kids or kindergarten, whatever age, just school age kids, you know the mornings are like getting everything together, doing everything. We're not like having a deep conversation in the morning. Basically, after he drops her off, he then has like his second drive to work. And that's when he calls me, lets me know how drop off went, if the teacher has any like events coming up that we need to know about. Usually they email it, but he'll still let me know. But yeah, I don't know if you need ideas with connecting with your partner and there's some things you want to talk about before nighttime, because yeah, sure, you can connect at night. But I saw this funny video and it was like parents trying to talk at dinner. I just put this on my legs too, and it was like the kids like, ah, and that's literally Violet. It's a routine we got into, our morning meeting where we call each other after drop off. Then I go in with the oil, and yeah, I didn't get belly stretch marks with Violet, so we will see with this one. I stay really hydrated. You know, having stuff like this is very helpful. And electrolytes and just like hydrating your body and hydrating your cells is really good for skin because your skin is expanding. Again, we know that some genetics play a role in it too. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this nesting vlog. More nesting videos to come as I keep getting more stuff. I want to talk about my baby registry. It looks a little different than with my daughter. I want different things, and then there's things I don't want at all. You just get like more experienced as you have more kids. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys soon.